Hi everyone. Just trying to get set up. Had a hard time deciding what to show you tonight. I'm just putting my name down in the store name down at the bottom, or pinning it. I'm trying to pin it. I'm trying something new. Hi Crystal. Here we go. So tonight I'm going to show you, I'm going to use the little bracket board from Couture. And if you've never heard of Couture before, we sell reusable silkscreen transfers, and we sell, there's some chalkboards in there. There's these boards which are nice thin boards that you can redo the design on. Once you love it for a little while, you can erase it and put something else on it. This is the small size, and then there's a large one that's pretty big. And we sell paste and ink. So this is the established wreath. This one comes in a kit if you decide to join Couture. Hi Patty. This comes in the kit if you sign up to sell, and it's a really nice little transfer. I've used it for a couple different things. So we're going to put that on there, and we're going to do a little bit of a marbling technique, and I'm going to use two colors. I'm going to use lime, and I'm going to use evergreen. Actually, I'm not going to use lime. That's kind of bright. We're going to use mint. I just got to find it. There it is. Okay. So, the first thing that I should have done is on the back side of this, I should write right on here with a magic marker so I know which side is the front and the back, because we want to make sure that the transfer, when we're done using it and cleaning it, that we put it back on the right side. Hi Michelle. So the established wreath, we're going to use two different colors. So I've opened mint. Yes. And I'm going to open the evergreen. Shh.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Shh. And you just want to stir these. I'm getting down to the end of this. If it's too thick, it is okay to add a little bit of water to these. And just stir it up. Hi Leah. Hi Randy. I would love it if you guys are not in my VIP group. If you want to be in the VIP group, just put add me. If you like more information on being a designer, like I am doing, then you could put join, and I can get you some information on that. The kit is $230 of retail product for $99, which is awesome. And I can't wait to show you some. Every month we pay $20 a month for our website, but every month we get a new transfer, and you guys are not going to believe the one you get from me. It's so cute. And customers can get it in May. Hi Erin. So, with the marbling technique, and you're going to use two different colors, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on, and I'm just going to kind of dab it around. It doesn't take a lot on this one anyways, the technique we're using. Then I'm going to add some evergreen. And whatever I put on here, I'm not going to be able to reuse, so I try to, minimize that. Okay, making sure I have nothing on there. I'm going to take chalk paste does dry really quick, so I'm taking just a wet paper towel and I'm putting it over these so that it just kind of keeps them wet and I don't have to worry about closing it. I'm going to take one of my scrapers. This is a full-size scraper, squeegee, and I've cut some of my squeegees into smaller, more manageable things. That's all I've done with that. So then you're just going to take and drag this chalk paste around. Making sure you're covering all areas of your silk screen. Hi, Carla. Riley says what? He says we're chalking Coutures. That's so cute. Her little boy loves it. This is great kids party if you want to do a kids party. So my extra that I have on my squeegee that I'm taking off, I'm just going to wipe it on a paper towel. And it's going to go around, make sure I got all of it off. Okay. And all we have to do is pull either up and down or side to side. I'm going to do this right here. It's a little thick right there. Okay. Then I'm going to pull this straight up. And I have a tray of water underneath my table here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I can kind of pivot my camera. I have it underneath here, and I put it sticky side up in the tray of water. And I'll show you how I wash that at the end. Hi, Rebecca. So that's done, and all I basically have to do is wait for that to dry just a little bit, and it dries fairly quick. So, or I can take, let me close up this because I think we're done with the green for right now. I won't need any more of that. So I'm just going to close these chalk paste colors up. Put my little makeup stirs in my tray of water because I can wash and reuse them. You can get them on Amazon, or I'll have to check and see if our local, we have a Ulta in Fairbanks. They may have it. Okay. So, you get my hair dryer. And all you have to do with the hairdryer on this is just dry it for just a minute. Okay. Now, can you guys see how that did the shading? How just mixing the two colors just gave it, a little bit of dimension on there. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I have a bunny. I'm going to put a bunny in the middle. Just because he's so stinking cute. We have 10 bunnies ourselves. Holland lops. So, and we're going to do the bunny in custard. And this is a really good consistency. So it's all ready to use. It's actually a little bit thin, which is kind of odd, but it's a brand new one. Alright, so I notice I put it up above, and then I can just scrape it down. And then I just take off the extra and put it back in my container. The Chalkology paste goes on wet, dries hard. So when it's dry, it's not going anywhere. Like I can run my hand over this and it's not going to go anywhere. So then I'm going to take this transfer off, and I want to be super careful. Just a little bit careful. I'm going to peel it straight down. Here's that, and I'm putting this sticky side up, and as long as I put them all sticky side up, I can layer as many as I want in that tray. I'm going to put the lid on my custard, and while the bunny's drying, I'm going to add some flowers. So I got some I had done this the other day, and I used some small flowers, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to do some trying to think of where I want to do it, because we're going to add pink to the ears. I think I'll just do them kind of here, there, and everywhere. So I'm going to use, because I have this really pretty ribbon color that I want to use with it. I like this Thai teal. Thai teal is one of my favorite colors. And stir it up. And sometimes when I'm going to use this transfer over and over again around the circle, I'll put a little makeup stirrer on here just to stick it. That way I have something to lift it up to move to the next design. And I do want this to be a little bit thicker so it covers the greenery in the background. But I'm still going to make sure that I spread it out nice. I'm going to do 3 of these colors, 3 Thai teals. There's one. Here's 2. Hi, Eleanor. How was your run? Okay. And then we'll do one more right up at the top. I know, I can't get away from this bunny. He's just too cute. Not fair. Easter's coming really quick right after St. Patty's Day, so we don't get to enjoy the spring things. Okay. So there's that flower. Now I am going to wash this and reuse this in a different color. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it in my tray of water. Let me close up these, and then we'll get the next color out. Hi Jessica, you are up way too late. Okay, so I'm going to wash that flower so that I can use it again on the next color. It looks like my kids took my Lysol wipes. So I'm just going to wait a minute for that one to dry. I'm going to take my hairdryer and dry the rest of my bunny. about that. I always forget it blows everything off the table. And then there's, I don't use this color a lot, so I'm not quite sure if I have it open or not. I think it's called Magenta. And I think it'll be good for the color of the ribbon that I'm going to use. See? I think that'll be, yes, yes. So this is a brand new color that I haven't opened yet. So I definitely want to stir it. Oh, yes. Is he feeling better now? Hopefully he's feeling better now. Get some Benadryl on him. Okay. If it's a little thick, it's okay to add water. That is, it's a little bit thick. You just work it until you get that feel, you know, like it's going to spread nice for you. That yogurt-like consistency. I think that the darker colors end up sometimes requiring a little bit more water. Okay, that's good. So, the bunny ears. I'm going to do the bunnies in, you think, should I do the bunny ears in magenta or should I do them in peachy and do the flowers in magenta? I'll let you guys decide. I'll wait a minute and I'll place this down. So do this a lighter pink and then peachy ears. Oh, okay. So this is peachy. Peachy is my favorite pink because it doesn't look peach. It looks pink. It looks just like, it's just a pretty pink. Stir that one up nice and good. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit on here. And these come numbered. What's nice about this is, like, if it is a two-step one, like in the Build-A-Bunny, they number this to go with the bunny. So this is the number 3 bunny and the number 3 ear color, you know, so you can get it right. Either terrier transfer side to side or up and down. Oh, he's so cute. Hi Judith, how are you? So, my transfer is dry over here, so let's add some more flowers. And like I said again, because we're going to lift this up, I like putting a little bit of a makeup stir right on there so I can have a little bit of lift on there. You can tell we're just going to add a couple of these in here. There's one. My transfer wasn't super sticky because I don't have my the girls ran off with my Lysol wipes. And I have a little bit of a fudge right there, but I can clean that up with a Q-tip. No problem. That's one of the great things about Couture. I'm putting my extra back into my container. And take that off. Have you played with yours, Judith? Have you played with your chalk yet? Okay, so I'm going to close up Peachy here, and then we're going to add some small little flowers. I'm going to take a Q-tip, and all I have to do is I'm just wetting into the water. You can see, I can just kind of rub that off. And it just goes away like that. Alright, so there was a little tiny flower transfer somewhere here. It blew across the table. Okay. What other color can we add to this? How about we'll do some peachy flowers? I shouldn't have closed it up so quickly. We'll also do some little tiny I'm just looking for a smaller squeegee because it's a little tiny flower. Okay. I've already stirred up Peachy, so I don't need to worry about that. I am putting it on a makeup stir. I'm just sticking it to the corner. Just kind of gives me a little bit of something to pull on, so I don't have to, I can move it quicker. And we're just going to do some little tiny flowers all around. My poor dishwasher sounds like it's dying out there. Squealing. Needs to last a little while longer. And how cute is that? Almost looks like, let me look for something. I want to see if we can do little centers on the flowers. So I'm all done with the peachy. Just put it in my tray, close this up. I'm just looking for a little center for them. Just might work. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry it real quick before I add this last color. Okay, so I have these little centers, and I think this will work good. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do cream, the custard. Just trying to look and see where it's at. If I don't like it, the wonderful thing is that I can wipe it off and start all over again. But I think it's going to be beautiful. And I'm just doing every one of the big flower centers. Try and keep my steadiness. I like it. What do you think? There we go. Too cute. Alright. So then all I have, with the purchase of this board, comes a string, like a piece of bale twine, that you can put on your board. I think that I would rather have, you know, like if I was going to do it, because I don't want a ribbon going across my design, is that I would just do a little knot up here. And actually, I don't even think I need to have it that big. Actually, it could be 2. Sorry, I'm going to untie this. Just evening it up. Okay, here we go. And then I can put that on this side, pull it up. I'm going to trim these. And then this beautiful ribbon that I'm actually saving for the next transfer that it's supposed to be coming, because I saw it and I love it. We're going to add a bow. Everybody always asks me how I make my bows because I'm the florist. So, see how I'm just going to tie it around both of these. And I can slide it to where I want it. This is my right side of my fabric, so I turn this here. And then I'm going to take and wrap it around my thumb. And when I wrap it, I'm kind of twisting it a little bit. And then I have this is my right side. I'm going to fold it over and push it through my hole there. And then keep adjusting till I get it tightened. And wired edge ribbon is the best because it won't look like very much of a bow, but then you fluff it and it's beautiful. Hi, Mr. Tobin. Alright, so then all I have to do is trim my tails. Thank you, Jessica. I didn't know what I was going to do after I was watching your video tonight, but it all came together. There we go. Isn't that so cute? And then when it's done, or now that it's done, and then when I've loved this for a little while and I want to change it, because this is a Couture board, I can just spray it with water, let it sit for a second, and wipe it off, and it's all done. But this is the mini bracket board from Couture, and then I took the colors I used tonight were magenta, teal, custard, peachy, and green and mint. So if you have any questions, let me know. You all have a great night. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.